Hi guys. So today is technically day 2 of doing intermittent fasting. Now, I thought I would share that with you guys, of course, how I've been doing, feeling with it and all that. Actually, you know what? I lied. It's day 3. Hi
guys.
So we just made our food and it is about 20 minutes shy of when we're supposed to eat, but we are like, look at us, we're crashing. But I wanted to show you what we made. So this will be technically our first meal of the day. Phone's ringing. So this will be our first meal of the day. This is our first time trying out this chicken. It's the Light Life Smart Tenders. This was from Trader Joe's, I believe. I found that. And what's kind of nice about this is it's literally 2 servings for this package. So we just split it. You get 3 little tenders and we just cut them up. You said they're pretty good. You already kind of snuck one. I haven't technically eaten yet. Technically, is it everything?
Good.
And so I put in that blend of beans that I bought at Sprouts, which is kidney beans, pinto beans, and black beans, some olives, some fried onions, some hemp seeds, a bunch of greens, and again, a serving of that like smart chicken strips. Is that it? I think that's it.
I think that's it.
And did I put... No, I haven't put the vinegar on it yet, but I'm going to put rice vinegar on it as well. And then yours is identical, except you put some Just Ranch, which you finally found, and some barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Which does make his a little more unhealthy, but it's really not that bad. We're being really good, too, about, like, actually, I think it's in the mail today. The scale. I bought like a little kitchen scale too. And then we got a new set of they're from Target. They were $2.99 and they go with like this like color scheme, but it's a new set of measuring cups and spoons, yeah. And I'm trying to be a little bit like I have tracked my food for 3 months now. And although I've done that, maybe I've been a little laxed or like not as perfect as far as really the true serving size. I don't feel like I've been that far off. Results haven't been like, you know, bad or anything to say otherwise, but I kind of do wonder, like, you know, I could probably be better. Yeah. And so we did that even with the beans. We did half a cup and, you know, we measured it.
Well, we were even talking about it too, like when I found my Just Ranch, like I did an actual tablespoon in a measuring tablespoon, and I was like, oh,
that.
So there's like an extra 300 calories per salad. Big salad, of course. Right. But I'm stacking in a whole bunch of extra calories. So for stuff like that, it's kind of just those little eye-opening things that you get a little loose on, But I think the scale will let us at least have a much better perspective. Not that we're going to use it every time.
Yeah, well, just once we know, then we'll know. Yeah. You know? Especially edamame. I have noticed, guys, you guys know I eat edamame practically daily, and I love it. But every package out there, every different brand out there has a different nutritional, like, fact. It's crazy. And I'm like, okay, so which one is it really? So I'm just going to start measuring it to really know. I don't know. It's kind of funny. That's what like made me want to get it though. But it's so funny. I have so many kitchen things. I really do. I'm one of those people that has like the dumbest little devices. I've gotten rid of actually a lot, but I do. But I don't have a kitchen scale. I just got one off of Amazon. I'll link it below. It's $10. It's that Electricity brand or something, which is like really popular. Yeah, it's super cheap though. And anyway, I think I mentioned, we're doing this whole like intermittent fasting, so we don't eat our first meal until noon. And then we basically eat till 8 p.m. and then you stop until noon the next day. With that said, that's based on working out at 8 a.m. and finishing up around 9:30. Around 10, I'm starving, and then it kind of goes away, and now I'm starving again. But when I go to 6 a.m. workouts, I don't think I'm going to make it. So I think what we're going to do is probably shift it from 10 to 6, which is totally fine too. But that's where this is still very new and playing with what's going to work based on, you know, our normal schedule and stuff. So I did work out this morning, and I am just feeling it.
We're both upstairs, just kind of looking at the clocks and just listening to our tummies go.
I did tell him though already. Like yesterday was good. Once we got to eat and stuff, like it was good, and I was fine. And even like stopping at 8 p.m. was fine. And we'll see. I told him it like really makes you like appreciate the flavor of food. Like when I munch into this, oh my god, it's gonna be like so good. You don't take it for granted.
Yeah, letting yourself just get that extra hungry. Yeah. And then not making a bad decision.
Right.
Will make that good food taste like it could have been a bad decision.
It's good stuff. But I mean, 15 minutes doesn't really matter.
It doesn't for me.
It doesn't for me.
I gotta go.
Yeah, so we're gonna eat, but I will check in with you guys and show you what I'm eating next. And I mean, but really, this is like, I could literally still say what I eat in a day. It's not changing the things that I eat, really. It's just the times that I eat them. But yeah, I'll show you my next meal. Okay, bye. So my salad was delicious, but the idea too is that you eat until you're full, and I wanted to get my shake in too, at least my first one. And so I'm having this Orgain protein, which we have been so into lately, like loving this Orgain brand of protein powders. So we thought we would try the cookies and cream one. And I just blended it up here, and it's good, but I'm not seeing the correlation of cookies and cream with it. It's not a favorite, but the peanut butter and the vanilla with superfoods in it is incredible. So I probably won't buy this one again, but I'll totally still like have it. And then I'm also gonna have my Slim Bar, and this should totally, like you guys know I'm obsessed with this. It should definitely fill me up between these two for a while. But with that, like I'm only around still like 600 calories, which really, if you're in theory only eating like 2 meals a day, like big meals, plus some snacks, it all works out in the end. It really does. What are you making?
I'm making asparagus and bell pepper, just saute, and then I might put a little bit of hummus on top of it.
Yeah. So it's funny though, because I've been tracking my calories still just to kind of see where it ends up, even though I guess in theory, technically if you do follow like intermittent fasting, like in the end you shouldn't really have to track anything, because you should kind of just, you eat till you're full and then you're good. But I kind of still want to see where it ends up, and literally the last couple days has ended up like identical as before. I'm just eating like more at a time versus like small spread out meals, I guess. We'll see. Another thing I got a couple weeks ago, I got this when it was Amazon Prime Day, and we had like a $10 credit from Whole Foods, and I bought this, and this is supposed to be really good for, like it says right here, even for your joints and muscles even, and like reduce inflammation. And I'm gonna start taking this a little bit more. I haven't been the greatest about like doing it consistently, but you do take 2 at a time. And I'm just gonna start doing this again. Does anyone else take turmeric? What do you think? I always hear this is a much more natural way to have like anti-inflammatories type thing. So I'm gonna try this out. They do taste kind of funny. I mean, if you can swallow them quickly, you're good, but otherwise you will definitely taste it. My hands are so ugly, guys. We named my calluses last night. Do you have any more food left you can show them, or did you eat it all? Uh-oh.
That's what was left.
Uh-oh. You just sauteed up some of those peppers and stuff. But yeah, we named my calluses. Yeah, it's really gross. I had someone comment saying, like, do your hands get really, like, you know, calloused up and stuff and rough? And, like, I feel like no one ever talks about it. And I was like, oh, man, they're terrible. They are terrible. Like, they're just so beat up, too. Like, even my nail beds and everything. It's crazy. I don't know how people have, like, their nails done as girls. When
Matty Patty Day.
I need that, for sure. Go.
No one's stopping you.
Go. Anyway, look at our little rules. Our classroom rules. Oh, guys, last night we were able to open our windows for the first time. Now, granted, it was like at 1 a.m. and Nate woke up to do that, and we closed it this morning at like 6 a.m. But That was the first time we could open up in
2.5 months?
Probably, yeah. I hate it. I hate like always being so closed up. I like everything open, but it's been so hot. But
and the smoke too. Even the few days when it was cool enough to do it, it wasn't anyway.
But it's been hot. It's been smoky. But yeah, our skies are blue, or I mean at least bluer than they've been. And if you are newer, we are in Fresno, California, and so we are not like in the heart of where the fires were, but we were definitely affected by them as far as the smoke in the air. But yeah, we started homeschool. It's our mess on our kitchen table is now a desk, and yeah, but it's going really good. So far, so good.
We just have to follow the rules.
We just have to follow the rules. Yes. I think the garden is like officially done for this year, or this season anyway.
Yep.
It's pretty much just done, but that's cool. And we still have, it's hard to see out the window with it, but we still have our cover up, and it's been perfect. I love it. I think it looks really good too.
The dogs love it.
Yeah, a lot of, we did move the table. I can show you that, because the kiddo likes to sometimes do his work like outside if possible too. And so we moved the table underneath there for him, but still been a little bit too hot, but soon he'll be able to do that. And Pig's out there somewhere. Yeah, he's sleeping. Anyway, gotta go to a school meeting.
Yeah.
Bye. Yeah, so now it is officially 12:20, and we ate all that food. But guys, I'm telling you, like literally, I'll put like a screenshot if I remember, of like I'm at like 630 calories, which really probably most people by the time lunchtime rolls around, that's where they'd be too. And so on that, and I'm stuffed. I am. And I think like I'll probably have a little snack in a couple hours, because that's just what it is. And then I'll have like another really big meal. Do the math on that. That'll put me probably, if I had like, let's just say an identical meal as far as the like nutrients goes, then that would put me around like 1,300 calories, which leaves me with like a couple hundred more to be around that 1,500 mark, which is where I've been like aiming for, which is normal. So I don't know. I mean, it's a little rough in the mornings. It is, as far as the hunger feeling, but I'm sure your body will get used to it. And other than that, though, I mean, it's kind of nice to actually be like truly full, you know, after a meal. Whereas like the small meal thing, which I was doing, you can come in, I was happy and I was good with it. But I will say, I mean, there's so many times you eat it and you're not fully satisfied because it's just a little meal until the next one, you know? It's like enough to hold you over always versus really being like full. You know what I mean?
Snacks versus meals.
Yeah, we have been on a kick though recently. Taking, and again, if you saw my last vlog, a lot on the whole anabolic fasting thing, and I'm not doing that, but I feel like I've maybe adapted some principles of it, and I was not, in the last 3 months, I have not been a peanut butter person, like, as a staple, really. Although I do like my almond butter and oatmeal, that's a must, but I have been having him too, like a good amount of peanut butter as our last like 8 o'clock meal. And I think, and that's what was part of the whole anabolic fasting thing too. But I think it's like, it's perfect because it's like, it's fat. It's a lot of fat, but it literally does get you through until noon the next day or whatever your time is, you know? I don't know, it's really good. And it keeps you like full at night too when the hunger strikes, you know? I haven't had that happen at all.
Very true.
So we just literally like spoon peanut butter.
Well, I've been on a kick with those peanut butter shakes. So
the Orgain peanut butter flavored one's so good.
My leg is so itchy. Came out of nowhere. I was like, but no, so I've been all about that. So that's
the rest of this, but no, talk.
So that's what I've been doing at night because it's just like peanut butter frenzy at night, which is like that really, really good like cheat feeling. Like that really full,
it's like a sweet tooth but savory tooth.
Yeah, and you know, So it really kind of just lets you end the day with like this big like kind of trophy or prize or good job.
It's good. It sticks to the gut.
Yeah. So
that's just what we've been kind of noticing we're doing that is different than the last few months. Like we were not eating peanut butter at night, and now we are eating peanut butter at night. Anyway,
I got it.
All right, thank you. See you soon. Bye. What?
I need to finish this.
Are you taking my car?
Why? What do you need your car for?
I don't.
I know you don't.
I know you don't. To have a plan. What? All right. So, this is just the leftover lettuce we have. This is from Sprouts, and I was buying it like by the big heads, and it's really good. Do you like it?
Yeah,
I mean, I know it sounds stupid because lettuce, but like we were so stuck on our like pre-chopped kind and stuff before, and it was good.
I'm gonna get brain freeze.
Oh gosh.
Oh God.
Oh gosh.
Oh God.
This guy.
This girl. What more?
Ah. All right.
Sound like we were about to start an Avril Lavigne song.
We still can.
He was a boy, and I'm just a girl. Can I make it any more obvious? Remember that song?
I do.
I was so off key, which never happened.
Never. Anyway.
Alright.
Drive safe. One other thing that I'm not gonna like tackle right now. I'm not. But I'm definitely not opposed to trying it out for sure. And I don't think it would be all that hard for me to pull off. But actually, it was kind of crazy because I've gotten a lot of comments from you guys over the past few months too, like based on some of the things I'll say of like symptoms I have, whether it's I feel bloated one day and I don't know why and can't figure it out. And then acne stuff too, which has gotten better. My face is just like perma red though now from working out. But even still, just like the acne issues and all that, like so many of you are like, Kim, I think it could be gluten. And I'm like, I don't want to believe it. Right? But I actually had the other day Fit Vegans on Instagram, which is kind of a big account, like messaged me, hi if you're watching, and I follow them, and I didn't realize that like they followed me, and they wrote to me, they're like, a lot of the stuff that you describe is like a sign of that, you know, and like you should really test it, blah blah blah. And I'm like, I so appreciate it, all of you guys, always. I really do. And I'm like, part of me wants to test this, go gluten-free. Over the past 3 months of, you know, changing my diet a lot, I really have cut back on it a lot. But I get at the end of the day, you need to kind of be all or nothing with that to see if there's really a change. Oatmeal, that's something I would have to switch as far as like get the gluten-free oats. But other than that, I'd be good to go. I just checked, because this is important, my Nugo Slim protein bar. That is gluten-free, thank God. And the protein powders are. A lot of the times, though, the fake out meats are not, but there are options. Excuse me. But I'd have to double check which those are. I'm trying to think of other things that just stand out to me. Oh, I think he tossed it. You guys know my fried onions. Like, I have to have those. Those are not gluten-free. Those have wheat. So, we'll see. But anyway, I think that's something that I may play with if I do still feel like, you know, after a while that like I'm still struggling with these kinds of issues with my skin, feeling bloated off and on without really much rhyme or reason. I might play with it. We'll see. But yeah, one step at a time, right? Don't go overboard on everything. But yeah, and I also started recently, last week, journaling a little bit. I'm not like crazy where I have to do it every day, or, you know, I'm not to that place yet. It's hard for me to like commit to those kinds of things on a daily basis just because life happens. But I do kind of want to keep track a little bit better of like my moods and kind of what I've eaten for that day. And just, again, to see, is there any kind of correlation there? Things that, the way my body feels, that kind of stuff. stuff more so. So I've been doing that a little bit. What else? I don't know. Not much else. I'm not necessarily looking forward to the workouts changing to the super early time. It's happening tomorrow. Yeah, I told you guys next week, which is this week, but we didn't have to for Monday, Tuesday. Today's Tuesday, because it's weird. Always college, for whatever reason, always starts on a weird day. She actually starts on Thursday, but we're going to test it out Wednesday first. Anyway, I'm not looking forward to it, but we'll get through it. Anyway, yeah. So I'm going to just finish up cleaning up the kitchen, and I will show you what I have again. I have a bunch of grapes in there right now. I'll probably have some of those for a snack. And then we'll see about dinner. I don't know. I might actually do oatmeal for dinner because it sounds really good. And that's what I had yesterday at this time. And then I had a salad at dinner time. So I might just switch it up. We'll see. So since I'm showing you the things that I'm having, I did have a serving, a little less than a serving of this white cheddar popcorn. And I'm still good to go. It is 3:15. I did also have like a cup of grapes earlier. So I'm thinking the oatmeal thing sounds really good for dinner, so I think I'm gonna do that. And then again, I'll have my peanut butter after. So Nate, change of plans, brought home potato wedges from Vaughn's, and I have not had these in months. So I ate about 100 calories worth, and I ain't mad at it. You mad at it? Hell no. That's right. Sometimes you just gotta live. Live your life. Live your best life. And
welcome to your best decision.
I am all about it. So I'm showing you what I'm eating today. Here it is. All right, so I'm going to show you how I make my oatmeal. I've showed you guys this before, but why not? Show you again. So this is the almond butter I use. I always put like a dollop on top, and then of course raspberries is my favorite, and then I'm also going to do some blueberries this time too. And I just have the oats cooking away here. I am using the steel cut oats from Trader Joe's. These are the quick cooking ones. Now the serving size on this is 1/4 of a cup uncooked. And guys, to be honest, it's very small. So yesterday I had this, very little amount, and I did a double serving. Now actually I will say a double serving was actually a little too much. So I'm doing 1.5 tonight. And I think that will be perfect. So letting that cook up. And by the way, all of my stuff at my store online, which is linked below, is all still on sale this month. If you want like custom bamboo stuff. Just remind me because I have this that I'm using. So I just mix it, and I just do mine with water. I don't mind cinnamon in it, but honestly guys, I like it plain too. I really do. I've never been one that likes sweetener in it or anything, but of course add whatever you want. And that is how I love my oatmeal. It is just my favorite thing, seriously guys. Raspberries and blueberries, almond butter, and oats. Simple. I gotta tell you, I'm not mad at this life. I'm really not. And guys, I'm literally like at 1,600 calories, which based on how many calories I've burned today, I actually could do even more. And I'm so full and satisfied. So I'm kind of into this so far. So I will keep you guys posted throughout the week.
Bump a pig. Show people your mohawk. Oh, little mohawk. Hi, buddy. God, why are you so dirty? Yep, there's the mohawk that we were talking about. You just can't. Are you gonna sit? Oh, what a good boy! What a good boy! Here, ready? There you go, bud. There you go. See, so there's that mohawk, guys, and you just can't rub that part of him. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I bugging you? Yeah, it's so funny. You don't see him with all of his big spots when he has all of his hair grown in because his hair is so much whiter. But that's him. That's my pig. I was going to show you guys my scale. I was telling you about it earlier in the week. I really like it. It's super simple to use. And just for perspective, like it's basically the size of my hand. So it's very compact, which is nice. Now, I have to show you guys one other thing. This thing is a game changer. So
here is all of our homeschool stuff. We're working on it. Actually, today is Saturday, and we're doing more of it today because yesterday was not such a great day. Homeschool moms, let's all band together. We're doing a lot of it today, and this came in the mail about 2 days ago, and guys, I'm obsessed with this. Nate's like, you're like really about that? I'm like, I'm about this because keeps the coffee warm, you guys. So my computer, I actually moved it downstairs for right now. I'll move it back, but we actually brought it down when we did the live stream for you guys, and I was like, you know what, leave it down here for now, because when we do homeschool stuff, I can kind of work on my stuff too, and he's just literally right here behind me then. With that said, look at this. This is awesome. It literally just turns on like that, takes like a couple minutes and heats up to 220 degrees, and it keeps my coffee cup. Let me show you the coffee cup, the one. This one right here. I just have some of that Vega vitamins in it right now, but my coffee cup fits perfectly onto this. I don't want this hot, but anyway, and it keeps it hot, you guys. It does. Nate's like 220 degrees. Like, that seems ridiculous, like boiling, piping. And it doesn't take long too. It just works its way up. And you can adjust the temp though too, but 220 is perfect. I think because the bottom of this is so like thick in the glass, I don't know, it's perfect. It keeps it like the perfect hot temperature. Not too hot, not too cold, just perfect. And I have to show you guys that, so I will link it below. It is by the Cosori brand. They sent this to me, and do you guys remember that when I did the pressure cooker review against the Instant Pot and the Cosori? I'm obsessed with this brand. This brand has literally like never disappointed me, ever. And so I have the vacuum food sealer by them, and then I also have their mini personal blender, which I don't use all that often just because we have the Vitamix, but awesome blender too. Anyway, they sent me this and I am hooked again, and I had to share that with you guys. And it's cool because you can literally have it like set up right next to your computer, right where you are. You can do your hot tea, whatever it is. I'm going to use that all fall and winter. Oh boy, we are just like out of stuff, guys. We really are. We do not have much left. Pretty slim, it really is. But with that said, we don't have a whole lot anymore in our pantry. We really don't. By the way, these are gluten-free oats. I did have them today. They're not terrible, but they are definitely more mushy than I like. And so I'm gonna have to get used to them. But I also just looked up too, and apparently they do have a gluten-free steel cut type. So I might try those out too. So we'll see, we'll see. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I will probably wrap it up here, and I will see you guys very, very soon.